Welcome back to Next Paradigm Shift. Today we're diving into a situation that's been making major headlines in both the sports world and social media. NBA star Anthony Edwards is now involved in a serious child support battle with his ex-girlfriend, Allie D. Now, if you've been following Anthony Edwards, you know he's been having a breakout season, quickly becoming one of the brightest stars in the league. But off the court, things have taken a dramatic turn. A woman named Alexandria Descroces, also known online as Allie D, has filed legal documents claiming that Edwards is the father of her son, Amir, who was born in October 2023. According to reports, Allie D has filed for child support in New York, where she currently resides. She claims that Edwards hasn't even met their son and hasn't taken any steps to be involved in the child's life. The documents also allege that when she informed him about the pregnancy, his response was basically, "Don't be messy." Despite this alleged lack of involvement, Allie says she did receive a $20,000 payment from Edwards in November 2023, followed by monthly support payments ranging between $5,000 and $7,200. But she's now saying that's not nearly enough based on his NBA earnings. And let's be honest, Edwards is on a max contract path, so we're talking millions. However, Anthony Edwards isn't just sitting back. He fired back by filing his own case in Georgia. He argues that the child was conceived and born in Georgia, and therefore the case should be handled there. This may seem like a small detail, but jurisdiction matters, especially when it comes to child support laws, which vary significantly from state to state. Edwards' legal team is making the case that all of his interactions with Allie D happened in Georgia. Meanwhile, her lawyers are pushing for New York jurisdiction since she and the baby have been living there since January 2024. They're accusing Edwards of trying to suppress her rights and make the legal process more difficult for her. Now, here's where it gets even messier. Social media has been all over this case. During recent games, fans have been seen yelling things like child support from the stands. That level of public scrutiny can wear on even the most focused athlete, and it's raising questions about how this off court drama could affect his performance, his endorsements, and his long-term reputation. Still, Edwards has remained publicly silent on the matter and continues to dominate on the court. It highlights how athletes and public figures navigate family dynamics, media pressure, and the legal system, all while trying to maintain their careers. That's why we always advise waiting for full context before jumping to conclusions. But there's no denying that this story has already made waves. And it's also worth noting, this isn't the first time we've seen these kinds of high stakes paternity cases involving pro athletes. From Tristan Thompson to Future to Dwight Howard, we've seen how complex and emotional these battles can become, especially when kids are involved and the cameras are always watching. So, what happens next? We'll likely see hearings in both Georgia and New York. Whichever court takes over will determine paternity officially, assign custody terms if necessary, and finalize child support calculations.